So, back in the day, there used to be a thing when you were driving, way back, decades ago, it was called courtesy of the road, which obviously doesn't exist anymore. So I'm driving home from this one interview where I was overqualified, and I was pissed off. I'm just waiting for somebody to really piss me off on the road. And of course, inevitably, it happened. Why is it? You're driving along, and somebody has to come right up behind you, ride this close to your bumper, when you're already doing 70 miles an hour in a residential. What do they think I'm driving? A rocket? Fly over me, you imbecile! Or you need to get out onto a main road. Not a highway, just a main road. And you stop and you're waiting for someone to let you in, like if you're in a supermarket or a shopping mall and you're trying to get out onto the main road. Did you notice? Nobody will let you in. Back in the day, somebody would actually stop, would stop, and they would wave you to get in so you could get in front of them, and you wave back. Now, they make sure they stop in front of you, and the guy behind him makes sure he rides his bumper to make sure you can't get in. So then finally, you got the road to yourself. I'm driving along, I'm thinking, okay, I'm not in a good mood, I'm pissed off, the last couple interviews were a waste, things are not going good on the job search. So I'm driving along, and I'm thinking, okay, this is cool here. I look miles ahead of me, nothing. Not a car in sight. I look at my rear view, miles behind, not a car in sight. And I'm thinking, oh, now this is good. I can just cruise on until I get home. Well, of course, a car's got to pull out of a side street in front of me. Why is it that when they do that, they have to wait until you're 50 feet from them before they pull out in front of you in slow motion? They can't just let you pass, and then they're going to have the road clear because obviously they're going to go slower than you. You find that out after they cut out in front of you. But he cuts out in slow motion, and then I'm doing 30. Then I'm doing 25, and I'm still catching up to his bumper. I look in the rear view, not a soul, not a car in sight. I look ahead of me, just this idiot that cut in front of me, and nobody in front of him for miles. Pissed me off. So then I'm thinking, I can't deal with this. I got to get past this guy. I got to get past this yin yang. So I floor it, go into the other lane, because bear in mind it's a 2-lane highway, one going each way. I pass him, and I'm thinking, I got to see what kind of idiot did this. So I glance over to the car, and I see the old man's hat, I see the stogie, and a little white-haired old lady sitting next to him, and of course, he's got a death grip on the wheel, doing 20 miles an hour. What do you want, a friggin' roller coaster, Grandpa? Step it up! It's just a pleasure being out on the road anymore, I'll tell you. But you know, things got even better. Because I finally got past him, and I said, you know what, now I can get past this idiot. Well, that fast, I look behind me, and there's red lights flashing. It's like, you have got to be kidding me, all right? I'm not in the mood for this crap. So I pull over, the cop pulls over behind me, I'm thinking, all right, let me get my license, my registration out, show this guy. So he gets out of the car, he walks up to me, and bear in mind, as I reach out to hand him my license, Grandpa and Grandma putter by doing 20 miles an hour! I'm telling you. So the cop says, do you realize what you just did? I said, well, maybe I don't. Maybe you should tell me, because even if I tell you, then you're going to tell me anyway. So he says, you flew past that other car in excess of the speed limit, and you endangered the lives of many. Many. The only 2 people on the road were me and Grandpa. Who did I endanger? The cop didn't want to hear it. This guy had no sense of humor at all. In fact, I said to him, look, officer, I'll tell you what. This hasn't been a good day. I'm not having good things happen to me right now. The last thing I need is a ticket. He says, well, sorry to tell you this, sir, but I think you're going to get one. I said, I'll tell you what. Let's work something out here. You don't give me a ticket, and I'll buy a ticket to the policeman's ball. Okay? He just looked at me kind of confused, and he said, so the policemen don't have balls. I said, yeah, you're telling me.